Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is FrassiX, and in today's video it's gonna be a little bit different, and hopefully you can hear me because the camera's a little bit farther away and I'm not in my usual setup. I'm in my kitchen, and that is because I'm trying out a new thing on this channel called Tasty Tuesdays. It's where every other Tuesday I try and make a recipe or something that you guys can do at home, and hopefully it turns out well. I'm not really sure. I've never really done these types of videos before where I teach someone how to cook things, because I'm just starting to do things as well, because I just recently moved and I got this. Basically, I love this kitchen way more than my old kitchen, and I just really want to cook and to bake and just to make things in this kitchen. And what better way to start off than by making a smoothie. It is summer, it is hot out. I mean, it's the end of summer, it's August, but it's still pretty hot out, especially here in Texas, and I just want to cool off. So what better way to do than by making yourself a shake of some sort, or a smoothie. In this case, it's going to be a smoothie. It's pretty simple. It's not even gonna take 5 minutes, in all honesty. All you have to do is just put all the ingredients in here, mix it up, and then you're basically done. So what you're gonna need for this is one blender. I have the Ninja blender. What type it is or something, but it's very nice. It has a very sharp thingy, these knives, so it's really be careful not to scratch yourself or touch it, because they cut very easily because they're supposed to be very great. You're gonna need one banana. It doesn't really matter if it's ripe or not, preferably maybe not ripe. You're gonna need some whipped cream, or in this case I have Cool Whip, the light version. You can really use just light or the full fat of any of these ingredients, to be honest. I have some Halo vanilla ice cream. I really love these. I'm gonna use some Yoplait light vanilla yogurt. It's really good. I usually just eat these by itself, but since it's gonna be expiring soon, I recently tried to put it in the smoothie along with everything else, and it turns out really good. You're gonna need some strawberries. I just cut them out beforehand, so already chopped, so it's easier to slice and dice. And then you're also gonna need some blueberries. I already washed these as well. They look pretty clean. I don't see any mold on them, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, let's begin this, because I'm really thirsty and really hot, and I just want to start this. So let's just begin this. You can really start with anything. Usually I like to just chop up the banana and just peel it, make sure it's still good, and then I just basically just chop it all off and then just put it in here as well. So you're just gonna take a spoon or something and then just basically just slice and dice. I usually like to cut it inside the actual banana. You can literally just take it out, or you can just put it in a hole. It really doesn't matter. But you know, I'm just gonna put it in a hole. I just chopped it up a little bit just so it can have a little bit of an easier time when the blades are cutting this. Don't be afraid to lick the banana. I guess the next thing I do is just put in my strawberries. It really depends. I don't really have a set kind of amount for each of these. It really depends. You just have to try it out yourself and see which one works for you. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Just a couple of slices. Let's just add one more just for the road. And then next is the blueberries. So I'm basically just putting in all of the solid. I'm basically putting in all of the solid things first into. Oh, you see that? There's mold on that, and I don't want that in my body. So, but yeah, so I'm just putting in the solid stuff before I put in all the liquids and the frozen liquids and everything like that. Again, you don't have to put it in any particular order. This is just what I do. Okay, next I guess we can add in the ice cream. Usually this is, I think, it is 1 pint, and I usually just take 1/3 to 1/4 of ice cream, and I just basically just scoop it up and it's a little bit hard, so maybe if you want to like thaw it a little bit, you can. But yeah, and then I just like, oh, like I said, I'm really bad at this, so there's gonna be some spillage and a lot of licking. So yeah, you just basically just pour it in there. Again, it really depends on how much you want. Sometimes I just really want a good concoction of things, so I just put in whatever I can. Let's see what else. We can do the Cool Whip. Again, I really don't know. I just usually take like a big spoonful and I just like plop it in there. Or if you have like the Cool Whip or something that's in the can, you can use that as well. And then I put in my yogurt. And I thought this was gonna be expiring next week, but it expires today actually, but it's still good. So I mean, this is basically a vanilla smoothie, and this is vanilla, so it's not gonna really taste that different from anything, to be honest. Yeah, you just keep on, make sure you get all of it, all of it. You wanna get all that flavor and all those good kind of vitamins and everything that you usually get from all these fruits and stuff. And I didn't really start to make smoothies until I literally moved in here, and I've been making smoothies essentially almost every day since I moved in. And I love it. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need some ice cubes just so it's like a lot more frozen when I actually put it in here. So let me just get that. You can definitely tell I'm an amateur at this. But yeah, just get some ice cubes. I usually just like to put in 5 just cause. You just pop them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And the last thing that we're gonna need is obviously like an actual liquid to go with this. So we are gonna be putting milk. Now for this milk, I have the 2% reduced fat milk, but you can literally just use any kind of milk, any kind of liquid. Sometimes, especially after I work out, I like to either put my muscle milk powder series, or I have this muscle milk as well, which is literally just in its own little container, and I just pour that in there as well. If you want a more like protein-based post-workout smoothie, which I usually like to do, but I just didn't work out in this case. I just came back from errands, so that's why I'm just using regular milk. But again, that's fine. For this, I usually like to go around the 16 ounces mark. But again, it really depends, because usually when you do stir it up, it usually doubles in size, so I don't really know why it does that, but it does that. And there's 16, let me just add a little bit more because I'm feeling thirsty. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So before I blend this up, I'm gonna put all this stuff back because it's just thawing out in here and it's really hot. So give me a second. And we are ready to begin the mixing. So you're just gonna basically make sure your device is plugged in. Make sure you put on the lid before anything spills out. Make sure it's tightly sealed. And then you turn it on, and then let me make sure that I have everything. I think I do. So let us begin. And just stop it every so often just so it can settle, and then like do it again. And after a couple of spins, it should be done. So just take it out carefully, and then I like to lick the lid. It tastes so good. It tastes so creamy. Anyways. And usually I like to just take out the blades and drink it from here since it's just me. But since you guys are here, I'm just gonna be putting them in a cup and making them all pretty, just so you guys can see that I'm civilized. Okay, so I got my cup here, and yeah, as you can tell, This was originally at 16 ounces, and now it has doubled or nearly doubled in amount. So all I like to do is just make sure it's off. If you want to make sure, like really be sure, you unplug your device so nothing happens, because that would be bad. But anyways, just take it out. You pour it up. And you guys can't see, can you? And yeah, that is pretty much it. It's good. Let me just taste it real quick. It really tastes great. And sometimes it can either be like creamy or not creamy enough. You just always have to base it on the ingredients that you put in here, because whatever you put in here, you'll definitely taste in here. So I didn't put as much whipped cream as I usually do, so that's why it's not as creamy, but it's just as good, and you can still taste the fruit. And you can add whatever you want in here. It doesn't have to be any of these ingredients. You can literally just mix and match or do whatever. That's what I did, you know, experimenting and everything like that. But you know, after a while, after like a few weeks or a month or two of doing this, I like my own smoothies now. Or I'm a chef, what can I say? But that is pretty much it for me for this video. Thank you guys so much. I really hope that I can actually pursue this new series that I want to do on this channel, again, called Tasty Tuesdays. That's so clever, right? But yeah, so hopefully, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, I can probably put up another cooking video or baking video or recipe video, because I'm not really cooking or baking in this video. I'm just mixing things together and chopping them up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to follow me on my social media links, the links for those will be here and in the description below. Usually just post whatever I can, you know, sometimes announcements for my videos on this channel, or just basically whatever I want, and you guys should definitely do that. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all the usual things that I do on this channel, and until the next time, the wonder won't stop. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.